You are walking onto a dealer lot in 2026 looking for a reliable, lightly used 2025 compact sport utility vehicle. You think the Toyota RAV4 is the absolute safest bet for your money, right? Think again, because lurking underneath that legendary badge is a hidden defect that could nuke your bank account for $6,000 the second your warranty expires. Or maybe you are eyeing the premium, sleek Mazda CX-5 instead. A beautiful choice until you wake up to a puddle of fluid in your driveway and a massive $8,000 repair bill for a catastrophic engine failure. Welcome to the brutal reality of the American automotive market. Today, we are pitting the 5th-generation Toyota RAV4 against the 2nd-generation Mazda CX-5. Both of these vehicles are from the 2025 model year. Both are nearing the very end of their production life cycles. They are heavily facelifted, deeply established, and theoretically perfected by their manufacturers. But when you are staring down the barrel of an 8 or 9% annual percentage rate on an auto loan, theoretical perfection does not pay the bills. You need to know exactly what you are buying, what will break, and which of these two crossovers is actually worth your hard-earned money. Let us start with the Mazda CX-5. This vehicle is built for the buyer who secretly wants a luxury German crossover, but only has a mainstream budget. The moment you close the door, the sound insulation wraps around you like a vault. Mazda prioritized an ultra-quiet cabin, premium soft-touch materials, and available Nappa leather that shames vehicles, costing $20,000 more. Out on the highway, the handling is razor-sharp. Mazda engineers use a philosophy they call Jinba Itai, meaning horse and rider as one, and you actually feel it. The suspension is adaptive and perfectly tuned, cornering with almost zero body roll while soaking up city potholes with compliance. Under the hood of the CX-5, you have two choices, and neither of them uses a miserable, soul-sucking, continuously variable transmission. You get a traditional, conventional 6-speed automatic transmission. Sure, having only 6 gears in 2025 sounds like a relic from the past, but this transmission is absolutely bulletproof. The base engine is a naturally aspirated 4-cylinder, making 187 horsepower. It is adequately slow, but the one you actually want is the upgraded turbocharged 4-cylinder. It pumps out 256 horsepower and a massive 320 pound-feet of torque. When you put your foot down, this thing moves. It will hit 60 miles per hour in a hurry. But here is the catch. The Mazda CX-5 has a major packaging problem. The interior space in the second row is painfully tight. If your rear passengers have legs, they are going to complain. Furthermore, the cargo capacity is undeniably weak compared to its rivals. And because it uses that older 6-speed transmission and a heavy all-wheel drive system, the real-world fuel consumption is downright depressing. In heavy city driving, you will be lucky to see 22 miles per gallon. On the highway, you might scratch 27 miles per gallon if you have a tailwind. Before we move on to the RAV4 and reveal the terrifying hit and repair bills for both of these cars, I have a quick favor to ask. If you want to know how to avoid getting scammed by dealers on these exact vehicles, hit that subscribe button and check out our second channel where we dive deep into market crashes, dealer panic, and hidden auto industry secrets. Now, let us talk about the 2025 Toyota RAV4. If the Mazda is a tailored suit, the RAV4 is a pair of reliable, slightly oversized cargo pants. It is the ultimate appliance. It is built for the pragmatic buyer who wants massive interior space, an endless cargo capacity, and resale value that defies the laws of economics. The standard gas engine in the RAV4 is a naturally aspirated 4-cylinder producing 203 horsepower, paired with an 8-speed automatic transmission. Do yourself a massive favor and avoid this base powertrain. It sounds like an angry vacuum cleaner under hard acceleration, the sound insulation is practically non-existent at highway speeds, and it lacks refinement. The absolute best engine and transmission combo, the one that everyone wants, is the RAV4 Hybrid. It utilizes a bulletproof planetary electronic continuously variable transmission mated to a highly efficient gas engine and dual electric motors, giving you standard all-wheel drive and a combined 219 horsepower. It is smoother, faster, and vastly more efficient than the standard gas model. We are talking about a real-world 40 miles per gallon in the city and 38 miles per gallon on the highway. Tech-wise, the RAV4 brings a lot to the table. It features standard Toyota safety sense, which includes highly effective adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, and automatic emergency braking. Inside, you get a sharp digital instrument cluster and a modern infotainment system that finally supports over-the-air updates and seamless wireless smartphone connectivity. Mazda, on the other hand, stubbornly relies on a rotary dial console controller for its infotainment. It is maddening to learn at first, though it does keep your screen free of fingerprints. The Mazda counters with an incredibly crisp head-up display and brilliant matrix headlights that bend around corners, giving it a deeply premium feel. Neither of these cars offers true hands-free semi-autonomous driving or advanced LiDAR sensor suites, but they both have app-based remote control, so you can start your car from your phone on a freezing winter morning. So they both sound great, right? Now let us tear into the reliability, the service life of major components, and those financial landmines I warned you about at the beginning. You bought the beautiful turbocharged Mazda CX-5. That 6-speed transmission will easily survive for hundreds of thousands of miles. The electrical systems are rock solid, but you need to deeply inspect the engine. Across owner forums and automotive media, there is a widely documented defect involving cracked cylinder heads on both the turbocharged and non-turbocharged 4-cylinder engines. A tiny design flaw leads to a microscopic crack, allowing oil and engine coolant to mix together into a forbidden chocolate milkshake. Your engine overheats, and suddenly, you need a full engine replacement. The approximate price for this catastrophic repair is between $5,000 and $8,000. Mazda has faced class action investigations over this exact issue. If you are buying a used 2025 CX-5, the absolute very first thing you must inspect is the coolant reservoir and the bottom of the oil filler cap. If you see milky sludge, run away immediately. But do not laugh yet, Toyota fans. You bought the legendary RAV4 hybrid thinking you outsmarted the system. The engine is phenomenal. The suspension easily handles 300,000 miles of abuse. But then, winter arrives. Welcome to the nightmare that owners ominously call Cablegate. The RAV4 hybrid uses a massive high-voltage orange cable running along the undercarriage to power the rear electric motor. The connector for this cable is heavily exposed to the elements. If you live in a state that uses road salt, salt water gets trapped inside the connector housing, rapidly corroding the high-voltage pins until the hybrid system completely shuts down. Does Toyota cover this under the standard hybrid battery warranty? Often, they refuse, classifying the cable as an environmental wear item. The cost to replace this single wiring harness? A blistering $6,000 out of pocket. If you are inspecting a used RAV4 hybrid, you must put it on a lift and aggressively check that rear high-voltage connection for orange dust and corrosion. Let us shift to the financial reality of buying these cars in the used market. In the American market, the depreciation curves of these two vehicles could not be more wildly different. The Toyota RAV4 suffers from the infamous Toyota tax. Because the general public perceives it as an immortal machine, it holds its value like a brick of solid gold. In fact, finding a lightly used RAV4 hybrid is often a terrible financial decision because dealers will price them practically identically to a brand new vehicle. You might even still see greedy dealerships attempting to slap additional dealer markups on used models. The Mazda, however, behaves like a normal vehicle. It depreciates. This means that on the used market, a 2025 Mazda CX-5 is an absolute bargain. You can pick up a fully loaded, lightly used CX-5 for thousands of dollars less than a mid-tier RAV4. When it comes to maintenance costs, both vehicles are relatively cheap to run. Parts availability for both the RAV4 and the CX-5 is excellent because they sell by the hundreds of thousands. However, if you are buying either of these on the used market, pay special attention to mileage tampering. Because these cars are known to go the distance, scamming sellers will frequently roll back digital odometers. Always demand a deep scan of the vehicle's computer network to ensure the mileage reported on the digital instrument cluster matches the mileage stored deep inside the transmission control module. Also, ignore the manufacturer's claim that you only need to change the engine oil every 10,000 miles. If you want these engines to survive long-term, change your oil every 5,000 miles, without exception. So, which trim is the best to choose and what is the final verdict? If you are buying the Toyota RAV4, the absolute best version is the XLE Premium Hybrid. It gives you the perfect balance of useful equipment, synthetic leather comfort, and that glorious 40 miles per gallon drivetrain, all without stepping into the severely overpriced limited trims. The RAV4 is the perfect vehicle for the hyper-practical buyer. It is for the person who treats a car like a reliable kitchen appliance, who needs maximum cargo space for hardware store runs, and who wants a guaranteed high resale value when it is time to sell the vehicle 5 years from now. If you are buying the Mazda CX-5, the best overall version is either the Carbon Edition for the naturally aspirated engine or the Turbo Premium if you want genuine performance. The Mazda is for the buyer who actually enjoys the act of driving. It is for the person who values a quiet cabin, appreciates heavy, communicative steering, and does not mind sacrificing a few inches of cargo capacity to have a vehicle that genuinely feels like a luxury product. Here is the final verdict. If you are buying brand new and planning to keep the car until the wheels fall off, the Toyota RAV4 Hybrid remains the reigning king of practicality, provided you thoroughly rust-proof that rear high-voltage cable. But if you are shopping on the used market in 2026, the RAV4 is vastly overpriced. The Mazda CX-5, despite the terrifying but statistically rare cylinder head fears, is undeniably the smarter financial buy used. It delivers 90% of the luxury of a European crossover for a fraction of the cost, making it an unbeatable second-hand value. But I want to know what you think. Would you ever pay the outrageous Toyota tax for a used RAV4, or would you take the depreciation discount on a premium Mazda? Let me know down in the comments. And if you want to see exactly how badly the American auto loan crisis is currently destroying car buyers, click the video right here on your screen, and I will see you over there. Destil Wuchao Desilra Desau.